I've come to Nashville, Tennessee to coach 2 hungry musicians against the biggest food challenge in the entire city, the Big Roost. A massive 72-ounce steak plus a huge baked potato, a massive salad, and 2 thick slices of Texas toast. And to wrangle this beefy behemoth, I've called upon 2 top-charting country artists and proud members of Man vs. Food Nation, the Low Cash Cowboys.
We wanted to be the first guys to take down the Big Roost.
Do these Tennessee Titans have what it takes to prove that they rule the roost?
The roost is going down!
Richmond. For years, I was one man on a quest to discover the country's greatest chowdown joints. Oh man, that was awesome. And take on its legendary food challenges.
Mountain of Cheesemel, the 5-pound nacho challenge.
This is the stuff of legends. Now, it's your turn. Are you ready for a challenge? 3, 2, 1. Bring on the challenge! Together, we'll find the most delicious local eats and face down the mightiest meals. Dunk it, mix it, mash it, just don't stop. 100 oysters! This is Man vs. Food Nation. My eating exploration has brought me to Nashville, Tennessee, the capital of country music. And while I'm here, I'm going to chow down on authentic Nashville hot chicken and some pancakes locals swear they're the best in the country. And then local heroes, the Low Cash Cowboys, face off against the mighty Big Roost. You know the Nashville sound? Well, welcome to the Nashville flavor. MVF Nation is all about the unique eats that define a city. And here in Nashville, that dish is hot chicken. Delectably fried bird, seasoned with a spice blend that'll set your senses ablaze. And for the past 70 years, the first name in Nashville's unique hit on spicy fried chicken has been Prince's.
Number 19.
This is a hot chicken shack. If you want medium chicken, you should find a medium chicken shack.
Since 1941, Prince's has been serving up this spicy sensation with 2 slices of bread. And according to Nashvillians, this isn't just delicious, it's an MVF Nation miracle.
If you eat the chicken, guess what?
What?
A miracle in your mouth. Explosion, seasoning, the spice, everything is awesome about this shit.
Why are you so unemotional? Is there a proper mode of attack?
No, you start with the chicken, you work your way down to the bread. The bread becomes like dessert. And you should turn slightly orange during the course of the meal.
I head to the kitchen to learn how Nashville's hottest poultry was born.
This recipe came about by accident. My great-uncle, Thornton Prince, was a womanizer. And as he had been out all night, and his lady friend was angry and upset. To get him back, she doused his chicken with something. It was hot. He liked it. So he told his friends about it. She fixed some more, and that's the way the story goes.
Revenge is a meal best served hot. The chicken gets its first layer of heat from a soak in Prince's top secret marinade. A coat of flour makes it even hotter. Now, everything from what's in this bin to what's in that marinade, 100% secret, or can you give the loyal chicken-eating citizens of Man vs. Food Nation just a clue?
Well, some of our seasoning includes cayenne.
Cayenne, okay.
Cayenne
Fair enough.
seasoning.
And that look both said, I'm going to give you this one, and that's all I'm going to give you. If you ever want to make it out of Prince's alive. After 20 minutes in the fryer, we further bring up the heat with another round of secret spices. Ooh, there's a whole lot of flavor. Plate it over white bread, cap it with pickles. Pickles like Spritz, that. And with the last round of secret spices, the chicken is officially hot.
Oh, wow. I can take it.
You take the first bite, you're like, it's delicious chicken. And then slowly.
It comes on gradually.
I love it. This is absolutely delicious. As hot as the chicken is on the first bite, you do not only get used to it, but your mouth almost craves that next one. Prince's chicken is deliciously hot, but I came prepared with a secret weapon.
Oh, wow. Does that cool it down?
I think that honey on fried chicken is great. The sweet and the heat I always loved. Oh, it's the best, hottest, meanest, most wonderful thing ever. That hot chicken was a succulent, spicy taste of Tennessee. But the menace of the Big Roost 72-ounce steak challenge still looms large. So for a challenge of this size in the Music City, I've wrangled up 2 of the hungriest stars in country music. The Low Cash Cowboys. Chris Lucas and Preston Brust came to Nashville 10 years ago to make it big, and their tenacity paid off with their latest single tearing up the country music charts. How did you guys ultimately decide that we're going to take a 72-ounce steak challenge?
Man,
We've never backed down from anything, man.
it's undefeated right now. It's legendary. It's mythical. But we wanted to be the first guys to take down the big roos.
We have in our rider that we want pizza after the show, and I'm talking like 4 big old
Huge.
extra large pizzas.
I've actually seen Chris eat a whole gallon of ice cream in one sitting.
I can't stop eating. Once you start eating, you can't stop. And
You can do it.
The Low Cash Cowboys have the hunger, but that 72-ounce steak is going to take some serious strategy. Always change up the flavor from bite to bite. Into a big quantity challenge, you'll start losing taste and only have texture. With my help, the Low Cash Cowboys are going to make Nashville history.
I'm Max Goldberg here with some of the staff from Paradise Park, home of the best burger in Nashville. And we are all proud members of
Man versus Food Nation!
I've come to Nashville, Tennessee to help country music artist the Low Cash Cowboys take down the Big Roost Challenge. But first, I'm at the site of another grand spectacle, country music's most famous show, the Grand Ole Opry. Since 1925, the Opry has showcased the biggest names in country music, making it a true Nashville tradition. And another Nashville tradition that locals say I can't miss is a 50-year-old breakfast tradition called the Pancake Pantry. The Pancake Pantry has been a Nashville breakfast mecca since 1961.
This is my first stop off the plane today, so.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't even checked into my hotel. So.
See, a woman who has her
Very loyal.
MVF Nation travelers and locals alike come here for a deliciously unique lineup of 23 different pancakes. From the banana and coconut Caribbean cakes to the decadent Swiss chocolate chip. That looks amazing. It looks more like dessert than breakfast. What is that?
It's called the Georgia Peach.
The Georgia Peach, and I think I understand why. All their hot cakes are heavenly. But one of the most unique pancakes you'll find anywhere in MVF Nation are the sweet and savory Village Smithy. Bacon, cheddar cheese, and roasted green chili-filled cornmeal cakes, topped with picante, sour cream, butter, and drowned in warm maple syrup. There are 23 varieties of pancake on the menu here, but I was intrigued by one particular pancake that you guys offer, the Village Smithy. What are the steps in making the Village Smithy pancake?
You want to crack some eggs?
I'll crack some eggs. The batter begins with eggs, oil, and milk, but instead of flour, Dave pours in cornmeal to give the Village Smithy its unique texture.
We want it more of a crunchiness than a muffin taste.
After the batter cools, we load up the pancake gun and fire away. One squirt?
One squirt.
Okay, and the last one right here. Wow,
You're a man now.
We pump up the pancakes with cheddar cheese, a strip of bacon, sorry, just instinctual response, and some roasted green chilies. I'll let you flip because I'll watch the master, and then we'll watch the novice. All right, I'll give it a shot.
First one. That's perfect. That one's perfect. Look at the top. You never pat a pancake. Never. You're pushing the air out of it and making it gluey inside. That's
Never pat a pancake.
You'll never do it again.
Trust me, you scared the out of me. My flapjack felony behind me, we plate the cakes and drown them in warm maple syrup.
There goes the butter.
That's freaking amazing, dude. I've never ever had a pancake with that much flavor punch. The levels are incredible. The pancake has the sweetness and that crunchiness of a good cornbread. There's a slight bite from the green chili. You add the picante and the sour cream. It brings up all those kind of Mexican Southwest flavors. It's savory, it's sweet, and I have to say, one of the coolest, best things I've ever tried. Fueled by the power of pancakes, I head to the legendary Loud Studios for one last pep talk with the Low Cash Cowboys. All right, guys, the challenge is coming up. I know you feel pain, you feel fear, you feel anxiety. So with all of these emotions, how are you guys handling it?
Well, there's only one thing to do. When you're in Nashville, you write a song about it.
Can I give me a baked potato, big side salad, 2 slices of Texas toast, 72-ounce steak is gonna go down in this episode. Cook it up right, get it on the table till there's nothing on the plate. We only got an hour to devour tater salad, toast and steak. We ain't scared, we ain't running. In fact, we're in a hungry mood. It's Low Cash and Adam on Man versus Food Nation.
My Chowdown Crusade brings me to Music City, home of rollicking country tunes and some seriously tasty eats. I'm at Rooster's Texas-style barbecue and steakhouse in Nashville, Tennessee to watch two hungry Nashvillians attempt the Big Roost Challenge. A massive 72-ounce sirloin with a baked potato, Texas toast, and a salad on the side. Finish the whole thing in under an hour, your meal is free, and your picture goes on the Wall of Fame. And I found the perfect two hungry men to rule the roost. Local country duo, the Low Cash Cowboys. Will this challenge end for them on a high note, or will they be singing the blues? Founded by former Dallas Cowboy Rooster Bean, this steakhouse brings Texas-ized flavor to Tennessee's table.
Steaks here are amazing. Great flavor, great, just everything to it. Juicy, it's good.
And Rooster serves up the biggest steak in Music City, the Big Roost. A 4.5-pound sirloin so thick, it's got to be cut in half just to cook all the way through. Plus, 3 giant side dishes. A butterflied 72-ounce steak. It's like a pop-up book to scare vegetarians. How much do you think you can eat?
Let's say quarter, a quarter, quarter, and a quarter. That's a whole thing, right?
Yeah, well, it's a whole small version of it. Pumped for the Low Cash Cowboy Showdown, I head for the kitchen to get the Big Roost ready to rock. This is the dude who rules the roost, the Mighty Rooster. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for coming in.
We start by slicing the 4-inch thick sirloin in half. Butterflying it is going to ensure that we cook it through and season it with Rooster's special spice rub.
We put it on the flat top right now. I sear it on both sides.
Oh, so it must make a beautiful crust.
Yeah, exactly.
Flat top steel, meat steak. With the outside seared to perfection, this is a big boy. We toss the sirloin on the backyard hickory smoke grill.
Oh, nice.
Cheers, sir.
Let me have that. You can't have that right there. And it goes on my steak.
Oh, that's cool.
I cook everything with beer. Lobster, steak, shrimp, everything.
Hey, ho, party at Rooster. We grill the beer-soaked mega steak for 15 minutes on each side to reach maximum juiciness. And because 4.5 pounds of beef isn't enough, we add a colossal salad, a jumbo baked potato, and 2 thick slices of Texas toast. Now, this thing is massive. No two ways about it, and quite possibly one of the most daunting challenges you can face. When I attempted the 72-ouncer at the Big Tex in Amarillo, extra salad is the key. It keeps your mouth interested in the steak, so having these side dishes could be helpful. We're going to need one more of these because we got 2 challengers, and here they come to snuff the rooster. Nashville, Tennessee, are you ready for a challenge? 2 heroes come from your own backyard. 2 heroes as capable of shredding beef as they are shredding tasty licks on a guitar. The one, the only, Low Cash Cowboys!
Bring on the steak!
Chris, Preston, are you ready to attempt the Big Roost Challenge?
I'm starving. Let's do this thing.
Nashville, you ready? You have your Texas toast, a baked potato, a massive salad, a 72-ounce sirloin, and 1 hour to take it all down. If you'll count it with me. 3, 2, 1, go! Our heroes dive in with honky-tonk appetites. Oh, yeah. It's so on.
This tastes fantastic. Just like I like it. A little pink on the inside right there.
Just 5 minutes in, the Cowboys are making serious headway.
I can't believe how much steak I've eaten already.
All right, gentlemen, you're doing Man versus Food Nation proud. Fight onward. But to go the distance in a quantity challenge, you need to vary up the taste to keep your mouth interested. So I bring them some wine. Red wine will not only make your mouth crave the red meat, but it's also going to help break down that kind of tough meat in your mouth. And make sure they're mixing in bites of their size. You may want to start combining bites of salad or bites of potato.
We're going to try to get on a roll here. Let's keep the steak rolling. Add a little bit of salad, a little bit of wine.
Switching the taste is helping a little bit. I'm learning from Adam. It's good.
At the 10-minute mark, the Low Cash Cowboys have each taken down over a third of their steaks.
I'm going to finish this whole thing. I ain't stopping.
But there's still a long way to go before they can bring home a victory. I'm in Nashville, Tennessee, where the Low Cash Cowboys are wrangling the Big Roost Challenge. 1 hour to take down 72 ounces of steak plus 3 sides. Just 20 minutes in, these good old boys are nearly halfway to victory. You guys are doing awesome. The rate of the steak that you guys are taking down, absolutely amazing. But as they hit the 30-minute mark, the boys start feeling the weight of the steak. Downing 3 pounds of beef apiece has made them food drunk.
I'm just getting sloppy now. Are we drunk on food?
I feel like we are.
I feel like we were getting intoxicated.
And you get intoxicated from food.
If they can't snap out of it fast, they're toast. The crew has seen me food drunk many times before.
Yeah, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Challenges like this, if you eat this much food, you actually get loopy. And so I just wanted to justify when Adam gets like that behavior, that this is actually a food drunk. I learned it by watching you.
I need to get the boys past this steak.
Dunk it, mix it, mash it, make sandwiches. 3 bites of steak, 1 bite of salad. 3 bites of steak, 1 bite of salad. 3 bites
But nothing seems to shake them from their stupor.
Come on, Cowboys, eat! Swallow, 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 swallow!
Till a country superstar emerges.
Grandmaster himself, Vince Gill.
Don't stop. I've watched you. You are carnivores of the highest order. You both need to rub the Buddha.
I'm doing it. The Buddha is ready.
Inspired by a country hero and the good people of Nashville, the Low Cash Cowboys dig in for the final stretch.
We believe in you. We believe in you.
Knocking down steak.
Just don't stop.
Chopping potatoes.
Don't stop.
Smashing salad.
Fight to the last second.
Until 4, 3, 2, 1. The Cowboys each demolished over 3/4 of their steaks and more than half the sides. But the Big Roost remains undefeated.
Despite all of their valiant efforts today, we salute the victorious food.
They didn't take down the Big Roost, but the Low Cash Cowboys' effort earns them a place in the pantheon of MVF Nation warriors.
The night is young here in Nashville. Don't go, Park. Let's do it.
Let's go!
Right there, yes, please.
Adam, do you think they took your advice wisely?
I do think they took my advice wisely. This is as hard a challenge as you're likely to find anywhere. Yes, miss.
Do you have enough cash to actually pay for what you ate?
Are you kidding me? We're the Low Cash Cowboys. No, we're washing dishes tonight. Rooster.
Hey, you're on the internet and so are we. Become a fan of Man vs. Food on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and go to travelchannel.com for much, much more.
Swallow, swallow, swallow.